Pankaj, you are not audible.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So
No.
yeah. So I was on mute actually. Okay. Okay. Fine. So this is what the difference between refresh, clear, and free. Refresh will just erase the content. Clear will delete the occupied memory as well as content both. And free also, like, it will delete everything. It will free up the memory. Okay. Here you can see that this is the initial content for the header. This is the first extent. This is the second extent. Suppose your your memory is going is getting filled with the first record itself, then in that case, you know, extra content for the next record, the extra content will be created. So it depends, like in the first content, how much records you are going to have. Once the first extent is going to be filled up, automatically for the next record, second extent will be created. So in first extent there can be several records, 500, 5000, like that, the record can have. Okay, fine. So this is again a good question. This refresh, clear, and free, we should know
I
about
think
it.
Pankaj, with clear, if you want to clear the body, and
Right,
if
yes.
if the table is with headline, and we want to clear the body of the table, then we have to put the externally table body with square brackets.
Right, right.
Else it will defaultly clear the header line only.
uh, yes, by default, if you have created the internal table with header line, then by default it will clear the
Header line.
header line. Yes, that work area, that header line, it will clear. Yes. Okay, now the field symbol, right? This is important. Field symbol, not very frequently asked, but it's important. It's a placeholder. Just remember, it's a placeholder for data object, right? There are two types: fixed type fixed symbol and generic symbol. Okay, and here generic field symbol, you can see that field symbol type any and field symbol type any table. Okay, so here we are done. We are done. What are the pillars of dynamic programming? Field symbol, data references, and object references are the pillar of dynamic programming. What are the control statements? So if, else, break, continue, these are the different case when, these are the different control statements. Okay, what's the difference between sci-tabix and sci-index? Very important. Sci-tabix and sci-index is very important, remember this. Okay, sci-tabix and sci-index. Sci-tabix points the current record of the table, whereas sci-index refers the current loop path. Okay, I will do one thing. Okay, I will write one piece of code, and there you will have to give the answer, because this is very good question. Loop at, this is your it underscore tab into wa underscore, so let's suppose this is a work area. Okay, end loop. So loop at it underscore tab into a work area, and here you have read it underscore tab into, so here obviously you have read table into, let's suppose some another work area wa1 we are having, uh, index 10. Okay, so when the first loop pass we will be having, okay, in the first loop pass, what will be the value of psi index and what will be the value of psi
Correct.
tabix? So who would like to give the answer? Raise your hand, or just type in the chat box. Okay, type in the chat box. Type in the chat box. After first
Pankaj,
loop
you are
pass,
saying after read statement or before read statement, TAVX?
after loop, this read will be executed and your control is here. Your control is
Okay.
here. Yeah, your control is here. Good question. So wherever you have doubt, please ask. This is a good question, valid question. I was not able to tell. I told first loop pass, but I didn't tell after read or before. So good question.
After read, tab X will be 10. Index will be 1.
After read, tabix will be 10 and index will be a 1. Okay, first after first loop pass. After the second loop pass, what will be the psi tabix and what will be the psi index?
Only index will be changed.
So you were telling in the second loop pass, index will be 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, anyone
Uh,
else? Anyone else would like to
okay,
tell?
it's the other way around. It is site traffic is going to go 1, 2, 3, but index will be always 10.
Mm, Anyone else? Anyone else would like to? You can unmute your line. Anyone else would like to give more, insight on this? Who is very confident? Anyone else? No one else? See here. Here, as we know that site tabix always points to the current record, right? So Om is very close to the answer. His understanding is good, but not 100%. Okay. So here loop at it underscore tab into work area is there, right? So after first loop pass, the pointer will be pointing to the first record of internal table. Okay, so when the control is here, psi tab x, so after this particular statement, when control will come here before execution of read, the psi tab x value is going to be 1. Okay, and psi index, this is always going to be 0, because this is loop. This is a iterative statement. This is not a do and do. This is not while and while. Okay, the psi index will change only when we will be having do and end do, while and end while. So focus here. In the previous class, I have put so much focused, but still you people forgot. Okay, right? So this is your iterative statement. This is your iterative statement, right? So psi index is always going to be 0, fix, not going to be changed in case of loop and end loop, because this is not a loop. This is not an actual loop. It's going to be 0. Psi tab x, here it will be 1. As soon as this read statement is going to be get executed, the psi tab x will become 10. Okay, again it will come over here. Again it will go to this loop statement. Suppose it is having some 100 records, let's suppose. Okay, then now the psi tab x will become 2. Okay, and when again it will come over here, it will become 10. Again it will become 3. Again it will become 10. So is it clear for everybody? Just write here in the chat box, yes, clear, super clear. If it is clear, just write here in the chat box, yes, super clear. Yeah, very good. It's a clear. Now you understood what I'm trying to tell. So I'm going to verify this one so that you will be able, it will be having more impact in your mind, because this is important. If you are confident in this answer, sometimes we get confused. And if you want to have the good impression, let's do one thing. Go to the /n SE38, and here we will create one Z test program. So already someone has created. So select EBELN EBELP into table @ data IT underscore EKPO. Okay, up to 10 rows. So select this from ekpo and then loop at it underscore ekpo into wa underscore ekpo. So inline declaration, let's use and end loop. Now here read it underscore read table it underscore ekpo into wa underscore ekpo, because already we have declared this one, so here not required. Again index same work area I'm just using. Okay, so now here also I'll create the breakpoint, and here also I'll create one breakpoint. Okay, petty pinto, check the syntax and activate now. Okay, so this you have seen. Now just run this one. So see here, this is the first loop pass, right? First, after this here, the control has stopped. The cursor has come over here, right? So psi tabix already we are having. Simply I have to get the psi index. Okay, you can see the psi index is 0, right? Psi index is 0. There will be no any impact on psi index, right? Now press F8. You can see that your site tabix was earlier 1 and now it became 10, because index 10 we are giving. Again press F8 and control will come over here. Site tabix will become 2. It will be pointing to the second record, right, as Omo was telling, right? But he just got confused over here. Okay, only site tabix is going to be changed. 1 2 3 4 and then 110 210 310. Again I'm going to execute. See here site fx is again 10, right? Good. So hope now it's very much clear. And okay, so let's go ahead now and we'll schedule the session now for the interview. We'll stop here itself, and tomorrow uh, we will go ahead from 90 onwards. Quickly have a look, and then we will go ahead the another, I think from 93 we have to go ahead. Now for all entries we have already seen. From tomorrow onwards we have to update and all these things we have seen. Okay, so we'll have a quick look just for the VVI question tomorrow, and then we will go ahead. And whoever like actively participating, whoever is looking actively for the cracking the interview, so I have created one separate WhatsApp group. There you are supposed to join. If you are really like looking for in some 10 days or 15 days a job change, then only you be there, otherwise don't be there. uh, there will be no any meaning of being over there. But if you are really like you have to get the job in another 10 days 15 days like that, or whenever you will feel in future that time you will be having another group, you don't have to worry. Okay, but at this point of time,
Okay.
if you are very much actively looking for a job change, okay, then you join that group I have already shared. And from today onwards we are going to have the session from 11 o'clock to 5 o'clock. 6 hours of session will be there. Most of the people are interested to have the 5 hours of session. Okay, so maybe 5 hours, or I would recommend to have the 6 hours of session there. You people have to put the effort. I will be just providing the environment. You have to get rid of all your works, whatever what the matter it is. You have to dedicate yourself for the 6 hours. Okay, I would recommend to dedicate for 6 hours. What I'm going to do over there, that for after each 1.5 hour or after each 2 hours, first I'm going to give the homework. You have to complete within the 2 hours. I will come over there and I will test your knowledge, like how much you are prepared. Okay, again after again I will be giving the homework. Please mute from your side, guys. Try to understand the problem. If you have to tell, unmute and tell, start speaking. If you don't have to speak anything, keep on mute. Okay. So, so this is the scenario. Like if someone is interested, you can be there and you have to come by sharp 11 o'clock. Okay. On the same here, on the same Zoom meeting ID. Okay. Whoever is interested. Okay, fine. So, uh, now let's have our, and this session is going to be as usual. Every day it is going to be as usual. Maybe some days time duration will be little less, but this is going to be, as usual. So Google Forms. Okay, so how do you feel like when you take the interview and when you give the interview? Do you get the real time feelings, guys? Friends, colleagues, my all brothers and sisters over here, do you feel the real time feelings like that you are getting interviewed and you are taking the interview and you feel joy and you are learning something? Yes, very good. So you just get devote into it. You will be learning so many things. You will be, getting sharp in your skill uh, at at accelerated way. Okay. So let me prepare this one. Just a second. Here, name, mobile, and years of experience. Okay, so I have pasted it over here. I have pasted over here. Just fill the form so that we can schedule the interview.
Hey, Pankaj,
Yeah, Som. Yes.
for the job interview one, is there a different WhatsApp group that you created, or you're going to
Yes.
create one?
No, no, I've already created and they are like, uh, uh, but I think your time will be, now it will be night for you, right, Om?
Yeah, right now it's like nine
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
will be
I'll be there
difficult for
soon.
you. Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
yeah, it will be difficult. Okay.
Sometimes I'm up, so just add me there. Let me see. Okay,
Okay,
if I
okay.
can, I will join.
I will add you over there. I will share that invite link. Okay, just you have to click.
Okay.
You will be the part of the group. So, Om Prakash, Harkesh, you take interview of Om Prakash. So call on his WhatsApp number, or you can call him on his Zoom ID. Okay. So wherever you feel comfortable, her case, you can take the interview of Om Prakash. Keep open the
Okay.
slides so that for forming the question will be easier for you. Om Prakash, yes, this is the phone number of Om Prakash. So just connected with him. Subha, why people are not interested, is it? Only 5 response. Okay, 6. So here we are having 12 people, at least this 12 out of 12, one am myself. So other people you can just fill up, right? If you are willing to take and give the interview, fill it up fast, right? We are having 12 people over here. So 11 responses need to come. 8 I have received, 7 I have received, still 4 I am waiting for. Fill it up fast. You don't have to worry about giving the interview and taking the interview. These all are our friends over here, right? We are just and if you are not interested in taking the interview, and if you are only interested in giving the interview, right, when you are writing your name there, you just write that you can only give the interview or you can only take the interview, something like that, you can write it over there, so that accordingly I will do.
Should we leave so that he can call?
Yes, yes, Om Prakash. When the
Okay.
interview is getting scheduled, please you can leave this call. Okay.
Om
Okay.
Prakash, I think you are okay. Your number is
Hey, I
confirmed.
can call you, man. Harkesh,
Yes, yes,
can I
yes.
call you?
Yes, not an issue. You can call
Okay,
me.
I'll call you. I'll call you.
Yeah, fine, very good.
Thank you.
So you can leave from here now.
Mm-hmm.
Subha, Subha, please take you take interview of Karthik. Subha,
Okay, Prakash.
yeah, Karthik. You'll have to take the interview of Karthik. Karthik phone number is here. This is the Karthik phone number. And Vishal, 4 years of experience. Keval Anand. Okay, to find Walker Ghani. Okay, Vishal, you start taking interview of Walker, and I will be taking interview of Keval. Okay, so uh, Vishal, you take interview of Walker. This is the Walker phone number. Okay, and I'm going to call to the Keval. Fine, then I'm going to disconnect the call now. Okay, and once the interview and everything is done, please put your comment and feedback that interview is done and how the interview was in the ABAP ritual group. Okay, bye everybody. Thank you very much for attending the session. Bye bye.